Anytime, man. Anytime.
I mean,
Yes,
you already
Daddy.
make me some thick, creamy smoothies every day. Very creamy and thick. If I do
Well, what
say
can I
so
say? I'm a
myself.
walking, bleeding heart of generosity.
Exactly. You bless people with your glorious presence. Oh, Quanso Vandal. Are you ready to do a level cap void cascade?
May as well, but I gotta piss and get off Genshin.
Oh, whoa.
Ordis keeps the
Whoa,
tide
I
whoa.
turning,
am on floor
and it is
12,
therefore
and I
very
couldn't
tasty when
even
all
get past the
hands
first
aboard.
part.
In Ordis's experience,
And what?
animals do not eat so much as
The Tower of
they
Ascension.
load.
Tower of Ascension. What is the Tower of Ascension?
Whatever it's called, I got to floor 12.
Oh, you mean the Spiral Abyss.
Spiral Abyss. Hey, you started saying Spiral, I'm like, Spiral Abyss.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
very kinky.
there it goes. Whoosh! Still won't stop.
Won't stop. Don't
This.
stop
Alright, now it's done.
believing. Caliban is overpowered. Very interesting. My Caliban.
First things first here.
Which build will I use?
Ball.
Ooh, wait. Here? Here? Why won't it let me fucking... Wait, can you hear me? Shit, did my internet just crash? My phone's not working and I can't hear you, Austin. But I haven't lagged out of the game yet. So I know it's not. Austin? Oh, whoa? No, well, maybe it's just the party screwing up. I don't know what's going on. My internet's like, wow, hey, 7 seconds on board Prime. Ooh, and Scourge Prime. Oh, they're both about to be
Boundary items
done.
ready to claim, operator.
You know, a dose. Let's see. Which will the poppy level first? Ooh, they're both so kinky looking, though. Dude, this gun looks so sexy. Potato. Excellent. Ribbon Disco of 5, but I don't have the Incarnon yet. How does this thing look? Wait. Hmm. Pretty sexy, but there are spear gun skins, aren't there? Yes. I don't care for that one. Oh, that's pretty sexy though. What the fuck? That thing is insane looking. Oh, and then this is a Hydroid one, isn't it? Also, excellent potato. Beautiful. What is it? Ooh, yeah. Well, hold up. Four fucking polarities, not counting the Exilus at base? What the fuck? Where plat? Non-existent. Plat does not exist. I wish I had more plat. I just spent, let me think, like 1100 yesterday. I had plat for a very brief moment last night, but then I spent all of it. It did not last long, but I got a bunch of very juicy ribbons that I can roll and try out, so it was worth it in the end. Oh, wah, wah. Dude, I love your avatar, the dog in the question mark. It's like, the fuck? Damn, the crit chance is still terrible on the Scourge Prime, just like the normal Scourge had. That's unfortunate. Where's Scourge? Oh, it's still better though, wow. 2% to 10, 1.5 to 2.0, 70 to 80 damage on the direct hits. The AoE went from 55 to 60. And what is this? Oh yeah, the throw. 4 to 10, 150. Honestly, the Scourge Prime over the Scourge is barely better. It's still not really crit viable. Yeah, Ferox. I still need to get the Tenet Ferox. I want it because it can apply magnetic, which is very interesting. On the throw, that is. Scourge still is valuable. I mean, you can throw it, and it makes a bunch of headshot domes on the enemies. That's very interesting. And I like that it shoots like little fireball, acid ball things. I don't know. The acid balls, when I shoot it, it reminds me of the second ability of the Green Knights in the game Castle Crashers. If you've ever played that. Tox Progenitor. Tox Progen on the Tenet Ferox. Then I only have to hope that it actually spawns. If Ergo Glast is nice, which he usually is not, sad face. Speaking of Ergo Glass, I gotta remember to buy his Tenet Agendas right now. He's a 55% impact for the next one day, I think, before reset. And I need to get that at some point. Here, we're gonna go Naramon. And even if you not go viral and then the magnetic on it. That sounds interesting. What are the stats on? I think it has high crit chance, doesn't it? Universe. Weapons. Here. Tenets. Here we go. One of like 4 tenet weapons I'm missing still. Oh yeah, 34%, 3.0, 26%. Oh, it doesn't have base magnetic. Oh wait, no, duh. So yeah, never mind. It does. It's not on the weapon. It's the special effect of the throw. It won't show up in the stats. It would on the trait though if I had the weapon and I was in its modding. I was gonna say, I swear I'm not that. I mean, I'm schizo for sure, but not that schizo. Inherent punch through charge rate, but pretty sure it's full auto even though it has a charge up. I need to get this. I'm still missing, 5. I need Plinks, Livia, Ferox, Envoy, Agendus. I just got an Envoy Riven. So we'll probably farm this out today, right? Like during this stream, we'll go ahead and get this. Oh, is that Mr. Watermelon? The one and only? Oh, the forgotten middle child? Yes. Oh, look at this. First of all, here's normal Caliban. Here's my Caliban fashion. It's very similar to the normal Caliban, but with, I don't know, a bit of a vomity look to it. I might change it, but I don't think it's terrible. Envoy, cool. Plinks is pretty goated. Well, Plinks is what always, I swear, is the first thing that drops when I start farming liches. It's always the first one that shows up, and I'm like, fuck that. So I'm going to be making a Caliban video probably today or tomorrow. I really should have done it earlier. I already finished building Caliban a while ago. I need to try out a few more stuff. Yes, the Calibussy. I want to try out a couple more things, right? Spectre Raj did not work out as well as I was hoping it would. I was thinking it'd be more interesting than it is. And Eclipse is just here for a tank build, right? This is for the DR, not the damage bonus. for like low end stuff. Because when you combine this DR plus like the decent shields and then the shield regen from your lethal progeny, and I've got Aegis as well, he's pretty tanky. Obviously, this wouldn't work in like anywhere above level 500, but on the lower end, it's quite nice. Oh yeah, and his passive. But these other four builds, obviously Gloom is always amazing, but these other four are pretty juicy. You know, we'll hang on. Let's go to Simulacrum. I want you to see his power.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, Big Daddy Ostipoo has returned. Yeah, his 3 would be better if it's skilled with enemy level, but it still has a lot of value. Take Banshee, your beloved.
What's that?
I'm talking to the people in my beautiful chat, like Mr. Watermelon and Q.
Oh, crap. My bad. My bad. I
Oh,
need to
what?
shut my. I need to shut my.
No, open your mouth,
and
talk,
then
so
let's
they can
talk.
hear your sexy voice. Your
Okay.
beautiful voice. Lots of people were very interested in the opening on my Bio video where you said, "Daddy."
Hi, Daddy.
It
But
was
people
pretty
are interested in
beautiful.
that. People
Okay,
are
so
interested in. Hi, Daddy.
hey, Daddy. We've got several things. So I a big portion of information I got, as well as ideas on synergies or synergy straight up, was from another of Professor Disto's videos. But or not but, sorry, you should definitely check his video out. He has like a 40-minute Caliban video. It's amazing. Definitely better than what my Caliban video will be. So here, dang it, I have none with his base ability on, but I want to talk a little bit about it, right? So first of all, his base ability, always subsume, it's dog shit. I'm fairly certain DE already stated that they do plan on reworking Caliban, like how they hard reworked Hydroid and then Inaros. Caliban is likely to be the next to receive that, which I'm a little scared about because after playing Caliban, I don't actually think he needs it. I think he definitely needs some tuning, and his first ability needs replaced entirely. But the rest of the 3 don't need changed, just maybe some buffs on it, and it wouldn't be bad at all. Oh, damn it, I can't view it while I'm in the simulacrum. Hold up, I'll have to look at your Caliban builds after we're
That's
done in the simulacrum.
the brother
So,
already burned through the plat.
oh yeah, all the plat you gave me and the plat from selling my other Galaxion ribbon.
Yeah.
I
Or
bought.
anything you need.
I didn't even buy Forma. I might need Forma, but I can buy a pack of Forma right now. We're chilling that. Nourish on
I
Caliban.
got you. Hold on. Let me
Well,
send that to you.
I like Nourish with Equilibrium because then I have even better energy economy because when you start spamming as 4, when you don't have efficiency, it can get pretty expensive. So, yeah, his first ability needs total reworking. His second ability, I actually think this ability is incredible. It is amazing. If I were to change it, all I would do is make the damage vulnerability slightly higher, maybe? But that's about it. Other than that, it's a perfectly fine ability as is. It's quite strong. Yeah, dude, the amount of plat I've found Forma packs, Nick, is insane. Just insane. Thousands, tens of thousands of plat on Forma. Now, Lethal Progeny, I would have them increase the base damage, increase the attack speed, and make it scale with enemy level. But, other than that, it's pretty good. How many Forma I want? 10 billion. 10 billion Forma.
I sent it. I sent you some, brother.
Oh, you sent me Forma?
Yes,
Oh,
I did.
what a battle, buddy! All gonna go on Scourge. I'm gonna put 1200 Forma on Scourge Prime. Number 1 Scourge Prime main. So, other than like the damage, which is why the attack speed goes along with it, right? Lethal Progeny is actually a very strong ability because the Lethal Progeny themselves have health gating and shield gating, right? They shield gate and they health gate at intervals of 80, 60, 40, and 20%. So even at level cap, they're not going to die immediately. They're going to last at least a bit of time. And what makes it so good, so freaking strong, I don't understand why people don't realize how good this is. The shields per second is insane. You get constant shield, like if you have these guys out, you're always regenerating shields. And if your shields break, like here, let's say we go unpause, level 170, these guys won't do a ton of damage. Oh yeah, I got 2 normal yellows for casting speed. Casting speed is a must-have. Oh, Aegis proc. Damn it, hang on a second. Let's us... Here. First, we'll kill these guys. I'm gonna change it to be where... Bombards... Yeah, we'll do Bombards. 10... No, 5... 6? My IGN? It is... Einzweig. And then if you have to have the numbers, it's 265. So... Wait, are they still unpaused? Oh, no, I didn't. Wait. Oh, I never actually spawned them in. Hang on, I'll do that in a second. So, we need to switch builds. So I don't have Aegis on. Let's go Nourish. And Brief Respite. Now I can show it once I have energy. Where are... Here we go. So, similar to Proteus drones, once you die, it no longer regenerates your shields. Your guys don't. But, you see that? It's completely irrelevant because you can get around it by regenerating your shields via Augur mods or Brief Respite. It can't regenerate shields from 0. But if you have even one singular shield, it will start regenerating. So as soon as you cast an ability with even like Augur, not even Brief Respite, just the slightest amount, you're going to be able to get your shield gate back crazy fast. Oh, you finally know how to build melees? The most broken thing in the game? It's about goddamn time. Now use Serrata, because it's beautiful. Scourge. Wait. Back to not Scourge. Caliban. So yeah, Lethal Progeny gives up insanely good survivability. Like, not quite as good, but similar survivability through the shield regen as Protea does on our shield drones. But it also does more than that. Only base frame you haven't gotten, only need to get his parts, anomaly shards from endgame rail deck, and then freaking buy it on. Yeah, I bought him with plat while I had a coupon, because I said, I'm not doing that, no fucking way. Instead, we used the 75% off coupon I got from logging in and bought him. Now, on top of getting the shield regen from Lethal Progeny, they also have an equal amount of aggro as the Warframe does, okay? So they are a high-value targets to enemies. So when you have 3 of them out, all at once, all having the same aggro value as yourself, they're going to draw a lot of fire. And since they have health gating at 80, 60, 40, and 20%, they're not going to die immediately. They last quite a while. And with their not amazing duration, you have to recast them fairly often anyways. So they give incredible survivability. And aggro also affects Xmas units, right? You can't CC Xmas units, but they can aggro to other stuff. That's one of the reasons Decoy on Loki is so strong, because it has the highest aggro value in the game. So, Lethal Progeny is actually an incredible ability for survivability. Get Siam from Duvuri. Dude, I've known the Duvuri weapons. Multiplicative CO dinks that melee. To have this... Wait, oh yeah, Siam has multiplicative CO on its wave, doesn't it? The funny bug where you could summon 4, what, you used to be able to summon 4? That would be beautiful. Imagine if it had, like, no cap. Just 100 of them out, you'd never get hits. Thumbs up. Oh, watch. Did this guy gift me Forma? Just like you did. Blood sack for... Alright, let's... Oh, this looks like Green Ghost from, Invincible. Who's gonna have sent me more Forma? Make your bets, people. I'm gonna guess 3 Forma packs from Boru. I'm gonna guess 7 Forma packs from Senpapi. We've got 10 from Senpapi. 13 from Boru. Holy fuck. What the fuck?
Challenge accepted. I'm on my way.
God damn, that's 23 forma, but y'all just gifted me 69. Oh my god. It's
Okay.
perfect. You guys together gifted me 69 forma
Nice. All right. All
without
right. Leaves
communication.
leaves the perfect number then.
It's perfect.
I
Don't
was about to
accept it,
get I was
buddy.
about I was about to get competitive and use all my plat
No, you
to send
can't
you
now
form.
because it's perfect. It's the 69. It's the number we all love. 6 digits in plat. What the fuck? You're like gas out here having hundreds of thousands of platinum. Must be nice
Loki
to drown in
Prime.
Forma.
Loki
That's
Prime's
right,
done
Watermelon.
in one
Cry.
day.
Cry for me.
Do you have I have so many weapons that are unranked.
You gotta level them suckers up so you can get to a higher mastery, so you get higher stuff. You're not a whale, probably sells ribbons for 10 billion plat each. Has perfect Torrid ribbons, 13 of them.
Why would I take advantage of people?
Uh,
Why would I
well, I
take
mean, if it's
advantage
a
of
perfect
noobs?
rolled Torrid ribbon, then it probably would sell for like 10 billion plat.
Yeah?
The only plat you spent was for fashion frame. That's understandable. You will have if your
Where
guy doesn't
is
look good, you don't do damage.
because of
Now,
the ribbons for my
seven,
Magnus, I
ooh,
use Magnus a lot.
7 towards, not 13. Chinese market exists and they like. I heard about that. That Spectre's actually kind of crazy. Crit chance, crit damage, multi-shot, and negative puncture. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking, Watermelon. I'll give you 50 plats, and you give me this ribbon. It's probably worth like
Ew,
3,000 plat.
ew, an onus ribbon.
90,000 plat for a Godroll Spectra? The fuck? That's a lot of platinum.
I got
Do
an
they use
Onos
normal
ribbon. I think I'm
Spectre or
gonna
Spectre
transfer
Vandal?
it.
Because I can't remember if Spectre Vandal has like any actual difference other than stats to the normal Spectra. Normal? I don't know if I can view normal Spectra in the market here, can I? Because it's a Vandal, yeah. It must just be a stat increase then. Oh, negative puncture. That way you get Pierce Slash. On a Seer and Bowman was really freaking good, but didn't have plus range on it, which is the stat you wanted. Oof. Plus range on Bow with its Incarnate is pretty insane. I'm building Jack Kuzar right now, and I got a Riven with range and crit damage, which is okay. But that with Prime Reach on this as a whip is kind of insane. You
Alright,
going to
agree or
truth with the
agree?
Spectrum meta?
Odon is garbage. Odin,
Odon.
whatever.
What is Odon?
Whatever it's called. The thing
Onos?
that yeah, Onos, my bad. Yes.
Oh, the secondary?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, you must have it built wrong because it's actually kind of insane.
I just got a ribbon for it.
Oh, you got a ribbon for Onos. Keep that. It's pretty nice. Spectra,
Yeah.
7.18 total, 22 total, 9.2 to 12.8, 7.6 to
Zenith.
10.4, 14 to
Zenith
22
ribbon.
to 28,
Mm.
60 mag, base punch, dude. They're almost the same stats, honestly. Do they have the same ribbon dispo? Oh, yeah, it's a 5, so it's probably the same. The Mighty Seer, dude, Mighty Seer it has potential. My problem is trying to keep the stacks up because without like all of your stacks built up for Galvanize and Genseer and stuff, it doesn't do shit. But it is a pretty good weapon if you make it work. Yes, oh yeah, Onos with Ureli is incredible. A zero point 0.1 dispo buff. Yeah, no, that probably doesn't balance out because it is still like a 10. Oh yeah, the base stat increase. Spectra Vandal, it's honestly, I mean, I guess 14 to 20% crit is fairly nice, a 6% crit increase. Only slash, that actually sounds pretty insane. What is the base? 400 ammo? Yeah, I don't think it needs ammo mutation. Your robot dog. I still need to build a robot dog, or like properly build a robot dog. I have one, but I haven't like tried it thoroughly yet. 20%, 50%. I mean, with a Ribbon Dispo 5, you could get a negative puncture of 100%, couldn't you? So then it really would be pure slash, and then you wouldn't have to fuck with the slash weighting by putting on. Uh, what is the oh? I already have it on MAME. MOA Supremacy. The MOA. When I see a MOA, I think they've got a bit of that chism, if you know what I mean. Just a tad bit. Manifold bond. Oh, can you put manifold bond on the robot doggos? That's juicy. No elementals. No, oh yeah, because you'd probably be massively overkilling on viral if you did go viral. So you could just outsource it by putting on Panzerwelpefeile.
I went full
And then
blown
galvanized
blue.
shot would probably not be great. Disto has
Put
a video from Spectra 2 years ago. Interesting. I should check that out.
3 Tau Forge yellows on
Gossy.
Goss that are all
Just
what is
wait
it
until
called?
you have.
Velocity.
Oh, damn it. If I
Velocity.
use a Forma, I'll not have 69 anymore. Purpling depression. Haven't built ammonia. Honestly, dogs can kill on steel path with the busted bond mods. Oh, yes. The MOAs, I mean, they're not terrible. Where is it? I should. Wait, did I sell my MOA? I sold my MOA! Fuck. Well, I had a
Where can
MOA.
I get ribbons?
Dude,
Where the
I
fuck get
sold my
ribbons?
MOA that had like 3 Forma on it and a potato. Why did I do that? Yeah, I don't see it. Well, goddamn. Okay then. Rip. Rip the Forma and the potato on my MOA. He's gone forever. His name was Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q D D D D D D D D D D D D D and then like
For
500 more Ds.
for some reason, I named all of my companions Root Yanker.
You'll kill. You should name your next one Yanker of Roots, just for a little twist. Just for a
Yeah.
little twisty twist in there. Gun? I mean, nah. Per status type, yeah, that's 120% base damage, whereas this would be 220, so this is a lot higher, but if you apply viral from an outside source, then this would be higher damage plus status chance. So I guess in an optimal scenario, this is definitely better, but with how many open mod slots you have, you could probably go both, right? And you don't, I mean, would you want punch through? Point 0.5 is like not even enough to punch through a thick enemy, so sometimes you won't even get to hit a second enemy. Obviously, crit chance. And you could easily get to 100% crit chance with a Riven. I don't have an adapter. Fuck it. No named edgy sniper XX. That sounds like the kind of name my friend showed would have. Multiplicative seal? Oh, that makes it even more insane. Secondary shiver.
Alright, doing my last
Wonder.
minutes or so.
I think I could be wrong about this, but I think secondary shiver might have multiplicative damage scaling on any weapon that has multiplicative gun CO. So I wonder if this would be worth it? I don't know. I mean, you can't apply viral and cold with Diriga,
Just
and you
throw
can't
shit
really
at the
do that with
wall. Throw
Panzervolt. It
shit at the
does?
wall
Okay,
and
yeah, I
see what
thought it was.
sticks.
What do you say, Austin?
Throw shit at the wall and see what sticks.
Exactly. That's what I do every time I take a shit. If it sticks, you know my shit is healthy. Well, actually, Shiver. Oh, Shiver is. I mean, it's a mod or an arcane. I think it has some level of value, but very few weapons can make use of it. So you would really either Diriga or Panzerwelpefeile, but either way, you're probably going to want viral. So then, where would you get cold from? I suppose You could go Frost, but that's heavily restricting what you run. I don't know. I don't know, because you wouldn't want to mod Cold onto the weapon. You'd be overkilling on Cold stacks way too fast and lose damage from no more slash, or not as much slash. Crit chance, crit damage, negative puncture, Spectra, 300 plats? Wait, there's no way a near perfect with two stats is 300 and a perfect is 90k. The fuck? Ain't no way. Flip, get it, or I'm gonna tell someone to flip that thing for 7k. Are you telling me to buy it? I ain't got no platinum. Cold spear gun for priming for Azorus? Or Azorus, maybe? I suppose. Negative recoil as. Oh, negative recoil is a pot. Damn, that is a pretty depressing positive on the mice here.
Hold up.
Yeah. The pro. I can't remember what it was, but either last stream or two streams ago, we went over. I talked about the Cruvaseer and secondary Chevron and why it wasn't really worth using. I can't remember what it was though. If I were to think about it again, like or go back to the stream, I could find out or remember why. But I don't. There was a reason I thought secondary shiver would have value on the weapon. Fire
Hey,
rate,
brother,
toxin, negative puncture. What? On
do you
team
have
puncture just in general is good. What do you say?
do you have that I can buy from you? What's it called? Hold on. I forgot the name of it. Prime Deep Freeze?
Primed. Wait, is it for a rifle or a shotgun?
It is for a secondary.
Oh no, there is no primed version of that.
Ah, shit.
So only some elementals have a primed version. Secondaries have a primed for the electric and the heat.
Hmm.
The primaries only have a prime for cold. Shotguns have a prime for cold and electric. And then melees have a prime for impact and toxin.
Alright. I
Yeah,
was wanting to put
only multiplicative on
viral.
the directed, and the AoE, and then gun seal's multiplicative on seer, but it doesn't work on the AoE either, and the AoE
Hmm.
makes up a third of the
I was gonna
damage.
try to put viral on the sidearm, on the Magnus.
I mean, you can. I would. The viral's fine with 60/60s if you go toxin cold. That also works. Yeah, impact is pretty doo doo water. Impact. Can't
Slash
believe
is
they have
alright,
a
right?
primed impact melee mod. What would be the best?
Actually, on my Magnus,
Oh,
I have 1066 heat. I have Cascadia Flare on it, and then the Riven that gives 195% multi-shot and 366 damage. Um,
oh. I would definitely try to put corrosive or viral on that to go with the heats, dependent on whether or not you're stripping armor.
okay. So corrosive, that
Yeah,
is
yeah. If you're
heat
not stripping
and
armor with your
toxin.
Gauss, then you're probably better off corrosive. Otherwise, go viral.
Heat and toxin, right?
Yeah, yeah. Heat or no. Corrosive is electric and toxin. And if you want
Mm.
heat, make sure your heat mods are in the bottom right. Okay, so the order of priority for taking elements into
My
account is
my
left,
heat
right.
is the bottom left.
It should be bottom right, as far to the bottom right as you can get it, while you have your toxin and electric top left, so they combine rather than heat combining with the electric of the toxin. Who is best for arc gun, DPS, Lavos, or Frost with this? Probably Frost. A's Invasions actually has an amazing video that I suggest watching where he does a DPS arc gun with Frost. And it actually is fairly effective. Viral does nothing on secondaries because no hunter. Well, Viral's still a value on secondaries because you still do more damage to the flesh type enemies, which is the majority of the enemies in the game. So if you're not getting it from anywhere else, can we ban this guy? Impact Glaxion with Hunter munitions and internal bleeding is a funny gun. Also, combustion be when I I mean, I remember I was watching a video. I didn't finish it, but Gaz did a video and he talks about Impact Glaxion. But I finished eating and then got off the TV before I got to that part of the video. So I mean, it sounds like it probably wouldn't be crazy effective, but it could work, or at least on the lower end. Hear me out. Valence Fusion. Yeah, I can ban. Mel's like, yes, I got it, I got it. Ban him for liking Impact Galaxion.
Hmm.
Magnus Prime can help. What? Y'all see this stat just like covering where I'm trying to look at the weighting? That's amazing. 44, 27, 27, basically. Watching Gaz unironically. Yeah, okay, I don't like Gaz. I've talked about this before, but I don't like Gaz's contents most of the time. The only things I really like are his news videos for the most part, right? Because he covers all the important news when there's dev streams or anything coming out to weeklies or updates, and he does that really well. As far as his build videos, they're something. He mostly just he just like slaps on nourish on literally everything and says zombie build, and then there you go. If you want to know how he plays the game, just put nourish on. You prefer Gaz over Nightmare. Nightmare, dude, Nightmare's Galaxion video made me cry, I swear. It was so painful to watch. That shit sucked so much ass. Bam. Bam. Multiplicative CO on Scourge.
Hmm.
Though, what is the stat between... about 66% on direct hit, right? No, more than that. Or less than that. Yeah, it's actually more like 55% of the like only half the damage is really going to benefit from gun CO, but it is multiplicative, so it's likely still worth having. Deadhead, because I'm not going to be going for AoE. Yeah, Nourish is broken for sure, but it is a very uncreative build most of the time. Gas Scourge fucking destroys Acolytes. Yeah, probably because it has multiplicative CO. That would help so much for it. Also, I don't know what I did wrong, but I was actually able to get Shidu to work with gas now. I was building it wrong like 2 streams ago for something. I don't know what I did wrong, but I had definitely done something wrong. I wanted to level it up as I was doing Caliban because, I mean, it's like sentient themed. And then plus Caliban, has armor strip, which helps significantly. And then I slapped and... Oh, wait, I fucking killed them. Son of a bitch. Yes, Shido Redemption. It's still not a great weapon, but it's working better than before. I don't want to show it with Viral, so I actually need to take off Pains of Opophyla. There we go. Now we go in. First, I'm going to do this because it fucking knocks them down, and then we ensnare. Gas Electric melee influence is amazing as long as you can armor strip. This is a Gas Electric Shidu. That was without any stacks built up yet, right? That was pretty good. That really wasn't bad at all. Now, if we actually had our Deadhead stacks, that would make it even better. So we're gonna build up our Deadhead stacks. There. And now we'll do it again.
Also, brother, do you have relics I can buy for the Wexford Prime barrel?
Yeah, I've got 3, and I made them radiant just for you, Poppy.
Alright, well, whenever you have free time, I'd like to buy
Oh, we'll do that as soon as I'm done here in the simulacrum. As soon as Poppy's finished here, we'll get that. Yeah, I'm running Deadhead on Shidu. It's easier to keep the stacks up than like something like Merciless. Plus, the headshot multiplier affects damage of gas clouds, because gas clouds can get headshots, but they have a 1.0 headshot multiplier. So even though they can get headshots, they don't do bonus headshot damage, but that's fixed by having primary Deadhead, which gives us a lot more damage. And even though it has an AoE on the direct hit, having Punch through Prime Shred helps a lot too. And Galvanize Scope just so we can get higher crit chance. I mean, as you saw, it did some pretty juicy damage. I still wish it didn't have the longest reload ever, but like when you empty the mag entirely, though if you stop shooting at one shot, it reloads pretty fast. Not as bad
Let's
as I
play
initially thought. Still not the most amazing weapon, but not bad, not bad. Oh yeah,
Kuva
back to
Brahma.
Caliban.
Kuva Brahma, unlimited ammo. I use energized munitions and Gauss's red line.
And then you have infinite fire rate too, so you can spam the shit a bit.
Yeah, I get a million arrows
Shido
out.
reload. Bubonico's reload is not that bad. It has a very big magazine at the very least. It has a large magazine. Makes static or good. Maldong about molding about the Rivet Dispo and no variants. It was like Maldong. What is Maldong? Is that a sex toy? I still don't. I don't have static core anymore. I got rid of it. Sad face. I'll have to craft it back. I'll make it work. Just you watch. Just you watch. Alright, where was... yes. Caliban. Lethal Progeny, like I said, amazing. And when you don't have to just shield gate, having his passive and the shield recharge with the lethal Progeny, Caliban in the lower end is actually super tanky. So, Sentient Wrath is a really good ability. Lethal Progeny is a really good ability, super underrated for the survivability it gives. And then lastly, we have Focus Strike, which is actually pretty good too. It's kind of overshadowed by Zaku, but it's still really, really good. If Envoy didn't have passive reload, you would cry. Oh yeah, it reloads when you switch weapons, doesn't it? So, what I really like about the 4 for Caliban is that it makes this big dome of armor strip that lasts, like, with one of my durations, over 20 seconds. And this is a pretty good radius, right? And I can have 2 of these out. If an enemy enters it, they're fully armor stripped, as long as you have 200% strength, right? Because the base strip is 50%. This is amazing, just a giant dome of armor strip. Like I said, though, it's overshadowed by, what is it, Gazer, I think it's called, on Zaku. And, you know, you can have 2 Gazes out just like you can have this, but Gaze has a bigger radius, I believe. And it doesn't cost as much energy. Though you do also have to have an enemy to target to create the zones. Still, though, I think the 4 ability, when you have as much casting speed, right, if you have like the 50% like I do, this is not bad at all. So his 4 is a really good ability. His 3 is an amazing ability. His 2 is a really good ability. And his 1 is dog shit. But his 1 can just be subsumed off. And then his passive is really good as long as you're not doing level cap stuff. The extra DR is extremely nice for you as well as your teammates, since it applies to your teammates as well. Very, very good. Caliban is actually... I'm so confused why people think he's as bad as he is. Like, I guess it's just because of his first and his lethal progeny not scaling with level, but he's not a bad frame at all. He's got survivability, damage vulnerability, and armor strip, and aggro, which is actually really strong because, well, you know, it works on Eximus. Terrify subsume for low strength. Yeah, I was actually addicted to Terrify for a good month on putting on almost every frame. It is really expensive, though. You learn Caliban and level cap go as well as balls and the hot, soft side of a sponge.
As excited as a middle-aged housewife sitting on the washing machine during the spin cycle.
Yeah, it's about to get that nice vibrator going. Smite did more DPS than your Flux. Did you have armor strip on your Flux, or were you building full slash? Although full slash wouldn't work on Thrax, since, you know, Overguard does not enjoy status effects. Shido mid Bubonico sweeps. Yes, see, that's one of the big problems with I mean, not that they perform exactly the same, they don't feel the exact same role, but Bubonico is just a much better arm cannon than Shido. Full tox radiation. Dude, that's exactly why you couldn't kill shit. You were toxin radiation, and I'm pretty sure our run was Grenadier. Man was ready for Corpus when we were fighting Grenadier. That's a fat rip and a half. Now, for the Caliban. Yeah, Bubonica's AoE turns me on. Actually. We've got... I already took like I said, the Eclipse is just a little bit of tanky, and Spectre Rosh does not work like I wanted. But these other 4 are quite good. Gloom, I mean, Gloom is strong in every Warframe, let's be honest here. but it's extra strong on Warframes. It was a joke. What do you mean? The AoE on the alt fire is amazing, although the alt fire is not really made for killing shit, more priming than anything. It was Corpus? Was it really? I could have sworn it's Grenier. Yeah, never mind. I've got dementia. I've got dementia and I'm schizophrenic. So if we activate Gloom, and then we hit the enemy with any sort of knockdown, like let's say R4, now it takes them eternity to stand up. Like, look at how slow it's taking them. Any frame that has knockdowns, or staggers, or stuns, pair especially well with Gloom. Yeah, but the thing is, Shido's damage is lackluster at best. If I want a high damage AoE weapon, there's way better options. Much better. And then if I want single target damage, obviously anything is really better than that. Gloom Caliban, yeah, unsubbing. It's not my favorite way to play it though. Don't worry, don't worry. And then he also has, say Brahma, go, yes, Brahma. Brahma's got, Brahma's not as good as it once was, but I'd still rather use Brahma over Shido. Look, see this, because it has stagger, or Caliban has stagger on his 4 and his 2, you can just make the enemies always staggering from their headaches and broken legs with Gloom. You're leaving. I'm sorry. Brahma's good. Trust. But still, Brahma. I mean, Brahma's just so juicy. It's so big peepee. Now we
It's
have.
all I use. It's all I use.
Yeah, Senpapi here's addicted to his energized munitions Gauss Brahma. Because it's just, oh yeah. Ensnare, I have on another build for Caliban because, well, it's just a really good ability. Juice 5 ammo so you can kill 3 enemies. It's, if you're not doing level cap, okay, this thing is amazing. Though against guys like these, if they're armored here, actually I should show the build first. That's not here. I've got a ribbon with crit chance damage, ammo max, negative mag capacity, which is nice. This would be way better off if you were using, say, dexterity and getting melee kills, because Merciless is hard to keep up. You doing a level cap with Shido? That's a big whoa. Yeah, like, it's obviously not amazing damage on armored enemies. Though if you armor strip them, they're all fucked. And it has incredible AoE. Oh! Also, let's be honest here, Brahma's just like unbelievably satisfying. Look at all those cluster bomb arrows of death. It's beautiful.
Especially during survivals, just saying.
Oh, yes. So, if you armor strip, yeah, that is a pretty big if. Since most stuff kills armor stripped enemies quite effectively regardless, especially a gas thing. Stug level cap, bro, watch. I'm gonna I had 9 form on the Stug and then I sold it for space. I'm gonna have to get it back and put another 9 form on it. So, I like Ensnare here because knocking enemies down is annoying when you do your force, so I can knock them down and then ensnare, or ensnare and then knock them down at the very least. With Saren.
You're gonna need more form.
Anything works with Saren, though. Saren is like, she exists, weapon, does big PP damage. So I can knock down. That was not my Ensnare ability. And Ensnare does not work on enemies affected by your 2. So that's a yikes. I did that in the wrong order. But I can do this, and then after they get up, Ensnare, hold them in. Or, even though they might not be grabbed by an Ensnare anymore, I don't think, I can just Ensnare first, and then do my 4, and they'll still be grouped up, which is nice. Brahma Buke. Brahma's good, okay? I don't care what anybody says, this thing's amazing. It's not for level cap, I am honest there. It would suck ass at level cap, it would be depressingly bad, but for the vast majority of the player base, this thing will carry them through everything in the game modes. You do bet 15 slots? Doesn't say what slots you get, but I presume it's weapon. Also 30 ribbon mods. You get 30 ribbon mod slots at MR30? I know you also get like 3 Umbral Forma from getting to MR30. Huh, damage. But yeah, and Snare on Caliban, quite nice. But it's nice on everybody. Now, the two builds that are really good, the two most effective builds that I've used so far are Nourish, Sad Face, but it's for more interesting effects than just like what it normally does. MR19 for 2 years, skill issue. Skill issue. Got him. And Reeve. Oh, buddy. First we'll show Nourish, then I'll show Reeve. So, Nourish is nice, not just for the extra energy, and then we can get like viral damage on our weapons, I guess. But more importantly is when you take damage, you do a viral explosion with a 2-second cooldown. Well, Nourish applies to all of your lethal progeny. So bam, 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 Nourish, and now every time any of these guys get hits, they're going to make a viral explosion. So Nourish with your lethal progeny spreads viral everywhere. It's like you have Panzervulpaphyla without having to have Panzervulpaphyla. It's quite good. Ready to claim a new found. Just buy weapon slots. Easy. Just buy $500 of plat and spend it all in weapon slots. Well, yeah, Nourish, really freaking good here. Better than it is on most frames. I mean, it's amazing on all frames just because you get viral and on your weapons and energy, but having infinite viral spread with your lethal progeny Nourish is obviously quite good. But Reeve is my favorite build on him so far. Reeve. So, Reeve, first off, I believe it heals HP when you dash through an enemy. So if you need HP, that's nice. That's pretty irrelevant most of the time, but that's just something to know. On cosmetics, that's relatable, honestly. Cosmetics and Forma. So Reeve deals damage, right? Now Reeve deals damage through armor, so you don't need any level of armor strip. But it does not normally do enough damage to kill enemies. And most damage buffs do not affect it. Roar does. Right, so you could all go Roar on Rhino, but there's not a lot of synergy there outside of Roar. But Sentient Wrath works to make the Reeve do more damage. So if I cast this first, my Reeve is going to do like double the damage, right? 98% because we're at 282 strength, and that's before Molt Augmented is built up. Reeve is also nice because it is a status cleanse, if you didn't know. As soon as you go into the thing, you cleanse yourself of all negative status effects. And you also get iframes while it's active. And it's a movement tool. Reeve is actually incredibly underrated as a helmet, right? Like iframes, movement tool, status cleanse, and damage. That's true damage that goes through armor. So, you can also increase the damage on flesh type enemies with Reeve with viral. That also affects it. But first we'll show it without this. Borg, I'll Borg that ass. I mean, what? So let's say I Reeve these guys. Right off the bat. 55k damage, okay? That's not bad. Now we do this. Now we're doing almost 109k a set or something like that? Now with Reeve, you can also run through enemies more than once. And you can also apply viral. So let's put on Panzervulpaphyla. Over Roar. Yeah, Roar would be good as well, but Roar does not give any survivability. Like I said, a status cleanse plus iframes plus movements on Reeve is quite nice to be able to have. And if you already have damage in general, like if I'm using Caliban, I have a decent weapon. I don't feel like I need more damage. So if I don't need more damage, then we're chilling. Skill issue, you're right, actually. Roar is overrated. Roar is really good, but I think Eclipse is, if you're not doing ability or dots, I like Eclipse more because it costs a third of the energy, which is very nice. Just to have two different flavored, yeah, double dashes on Hydroid. Pillage's armor strip, yeah, I love that Pillage status cleanse. That's actually extremely nice. Negative zoom, crit chance, crit damage, toward ribbon, 12,000 plats? Tell you what, I'll buy it for 50 plats. Easy. So now, wait, I'm gonna switch off of Brahma to something, or I'll just switch to Spectre Vandal. So let's go in here. Obviously, we need our Panzer to be applying fire. When you're in mission, it's going to be spreading pretty much constantly on its own, but we're in the simulacrum, so I have to wait for it to spread right now. Da, 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 da. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? It's not spreading very effectively right now. Confused? Okay, there it goes. Normally, like, I shoot one enemy and it spreads to all of them. Anyways, now we do this. And all of them just got one shot, except this guy that I missed in the back corner. One shot, all it takes. Howdy, QWERTY. Get a job. You got him. You got him. But yeah, that was some big PP damage. Simulate, and since the best part is that you don't need to armor strike, which is just so convenient. And this is like one-shotting them, but you can actually, or it didn't that time because the viral didn't spread in time, but if it doesn't one-shot, you can actually hit the enemy and then turn back around and hit them again. Like, you can get multiple hits off with a single reef. It would be a lot easier on PC since, you know, you can just swing your mouse around faster, and I'm on console, so it makes it harder, but it's still quite good. I really, really like Reeve on Caliban. I think it's my favorite thing on him, other than Nurse for, like, the mini pains file effects. Very juicy. You have a job and no plat. I have no job and could buy the place you work at with plat. Like, I'm gonna buy this for 200,000 plat, my good sir. Could he buy a loving partner? Yes. If he gave me 100k plat right now, I'd be his loving partner. Already did. Calibussy. Alright, alright. Back to my orbiter. I'll look at the stuff you guys linked, and then me and Centopia are going to quickly try to get him the Larkspur Prime barrel.
I can farm by myself.
No, because I made those relics just for you.
Alright.
We gotta use them. I gotta be there for my puppy. Oh, you're in mission? Join me when you're done. You two are single and looking for plat. Oh. Oh. Let's...
Mission just ended.
Scourge back on. And we'll run all of this. And then I'll switch to Looty Patootie because I can. Why not? And we'll just stick with Caliban on Reeve, and I can show it in mission.
Now you make the plan so I can get the Cooper or whatever.
Wait, what now?
Whatever the companion is.
Wait, I'm so
What?
confused. I'm so lost in
The
the
Cavat? The Cavat?
The Cavat. What about the Cavat?
You told me to buy it from Chode.
Oh yeah. You can only make 3 imprints off a kitty, and I already made all of mine and gave them to Chode. So he made his kitty. We need him to get imprints and give them to you.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. What do we got? Here, Steel Path Axie Defense. Axie L6 for Larkspur Prime Barrel. You ask your girlfriend to gift you formal bundles because you're broke. That's me with Chode, because Chode's my girlfriend, honestly. My little choo-choo. Watch, we'll get Larkspur Prime Barrel first try. First try. Caliban Air Ball Busting. Oh. Air Burst. Ragdolling? Now you have a lot of Ragdoll. Knockdown. Ragdoll, Knockdown-ish, and Ragdoll. And sometimes these guys knock enemies down. That's a lot of Ragdolling.
What do I not have yet? So that I can get
Galvanized Aptitude. Does Aptitude have multiplicative CO in the alt fire? I can't remember if it does or not. I feel like it does, though I could be wrong. Hi and bye, don't let haters kill my fun. Nah, I'll kill their fun instead. Cass. Viral Hunter movement? I would not run Deadhead, though, if I were you, Mr. Watermelon. Because, I mean, I guess you get the headshot multiplier, but you can't get headshot kills with Slash. So when you're getting all Slash kills, you really can't keep headshot or Deadhead procs up, which is kind of a problem. Zero clue, but it slaps and spanks. You're not my... How do you know I'm not your dad? You've never seen my real face. I could be your dad right now. I could be... I'll punish you, don't make it. I will punish you as your dad. I have no energy. I now have energy. I still don't have energy. Fuck. Energy.
There you go. I sent out an energy mine thing.
Beautiful. That's right. Your daddy's little energy pack. Exactly. I could be your dad. Massive damage. Yes. Dude, look at my Scourge with 3 mods. It's destroying right now. Wait, why was it not on the ground still? I thought I threw it. Isn't it supposed to, like, stay on the ground? Oh, you can... Oh, I forgot. They made it so you can still use your gun even after throw it. Howdy, Soj. Soj. S-O-J. Joe's backwards. Look at this. Beautiful 0 damage. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, wait. My other weapon is, almost no mod Spectra. Yeah, I didn't bring any weapons that can do damage. I did. Fine, though, because I've got Breathe. Of course, that guy's got 1 HP left. Beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. In the case of enemies with shields, Reeve is not as amazing. It's short, dumb, for Smoji. Smoji, like an S added to Moji from Paladins, the character that's a little rabbit chick that rides a weird dragon thing that's getting reworked from a flank character to a support character in the next update that actually just came out, I think? That's totally what you mean by Smoji, right? 100%. A strategic display of Reeve DPS. Yes, it was the most optimal way I could show it. Here, where's an actual armored enemy, right? These guys, right? So you just go bam and bam, and then they die. Not that that was a thick enemy, but like, you know, you understand. You guys know what I mean. It works. If it works, it twerks, and this guy twerks, so he works. Trust. Probably never played Paladins before. It's such a good game. I love me some quality Paladins. Since they added the ninja guy, who was just racing. Oh, Koga. Oh, you haven't played in years. Yeah, Koga's annoying because he's been, like, broken to shit since the dawn.